Hi everyone, it's Ann. Today we're going to take a look at another brand new deck just released this past Wednesday, November 8th, 2023, according to Amazon. I am recording this video today on Sunday, November 12th, 2023, and you guys will be seeing this video Tuesday. So it will have been out almost a week when you guys see this video. It's called The Path of Light Oracle by Anthony Salerno. Healing and self-mastery through the wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita. It's in a rectangular hardcase box, published by Blue Gaia, which is a division of Blue Angel. There is a thumbhole cutout. In the back, there's a few pictures of the cards. It says, Journey to Inner Divinity. Immerse yourself within a fusion of timeless teachings, spirited illuminations, transformative imagery, and loving intention to deepen your soul connections and discover wisdom, inspiration, and clarity with in-depth messages and practical exercises inspired by the Bhagavad Gita. This enlightening oracle is invaluable for anyone seeking daily revelation or the joys of a more meaningful life. Your true self is unchanging and resides in a space of peace, love, and wisdom. Tune in with your true self today. 39 cards and 160-page full-color guidebook. So let's open it up and take a look at it. And a big shout out to Llewellyn Publication for sending this out to me to review. And I believe on Amazon they may have Llewellyn as the publisher. I can't remember. But then that's because Llewellyn is the distributor for Blue Angel and Blue Gaia in the United States. All right, so let's open it up. Inside we have a tannish, brownish inner lining, and of course the extra blank cover sheet, which is Blue Angel little touch to protect the guidebook. I'm assuming. I like it. It makes it a little bit nicer. Feels a little classier. Presentation's nice. Here's the guidebook, The Path of Light Oracle. And we'll take a look at the guidebook in depth after we look at the cards. The cards are underneath, and here are the inside of the box. Just plain light brownish. Okay, box is pretty sturdy, and then the cards are underneath, and it's bound with this white paper binding, just paper. And here are the backs. Oops, getting it all mixed up. Here are the backs. Nice glowing, vibrant colors, and everything match, you know, very color coordinated. All right, and of course they're not reversible because it's a tree, but they are oracle cards, and most people don't read oracle cards in reverse. The sides are not gilded, and they feel matte. Okay, matte, a little on the buttery side, not very buttery, but it is on the buttery. Has that buttery feel. Comparing it to a traditional plaid back tarot card, it is taller by that much and wider by that much. All right, so you can see taller and wider. And then comparing it to a Hay House angel card, they are taller but a little skinnier. So taller by that much and skinnier by this much. All right, so that gives you an idea of the size of the cards. So let's zoom in and take a closer look. So as you can see, they're pretty much borderless, with the exception of the one border at the bottom where it has the title of the card and the number. So first card, number 1, we have the Self. These are gorgeous. Look at this. How beautiful. 2, from separation to oneness. Very nice. nice. 3 is Karma. Look at the colors. Beautiful. Karma. 4 is Dharma. All right. Lots of golds in this deck. Gold tones, gold colors, gold and yellow. 5, the tree, the 3 gunas. 6, divine will. So this is like on the guidebook in the box, same picture. Beautiful. Again, lots of gold, yellow. Beautiful. Look at that. Gorgeous. 7, impermanence. 8, disciple. 9, equanimity. These are like paintings. Beautiful. 10 is service. 11, fulfillment. Look at the colors. Gorgeous. 12, wise action. Oh, I love the pinks and purple hue in this card. Look at that. Inner freedom is card number 13. Again, lots of gold, yellow. 14, love for all. The energy from this deck is really nice too. Subordinate the ego. Subordinate the ego. Subordinate the ego. Lots of pinks. An equal eye is card number 16. Wow. Card number 17, the one and the many. Card number 18, the heart. 19, beyond emotions. So water here, representing emotions, I'm assuming. 20 is redemption. 21, ahimsa. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that, ahimsa or ahimsa. I would think it's ahimsa. I'm not familiar with that word, so apologies if I pronounce that incorrectly. 22 is wisdom. Again, lots of gold and yellow. Look at that illumination. 23, beyond pleasure. 24, aim at God. 25, reincarnation. 26, effort. Wow, I like the colors. 27, moderation. Again, lots of gold and yellow. 28, the mind and meditation. 29, mantra or mantra. 30, devotion. 31, surrender. 32, three faces of God. 33, the calling of the soul. 34, responsibility. 35, work without attachment. Very pretty pinks. 36, an instrument of divine will. Oh, look at that reflection. Very nice. 37, embodiment. 38, the downward path. Beautiful colors. Look at that reflection right there. Very nice. 39, the upward path. And this is the last card. Is it right? 39? Yeah, 39 cards. I wonder why it's 39 and not 40. I guess that's the end because it's the upward path. So that's the end of the journey. You go back upwards. I'm assuming. I don't know. Here's another look at the backs. So let's take a look at the guidebook really quick. So zoom back out a little bit. A little harder cover. The Path of Light Oracle. Look at that. Beautiful. Contents. So it's numbered. The cards are numbered in order, and then it tells you what page to get to. So it looks like it's quick and easy to get to the cards once you pull a card. Starving for the sacred. We are starved. Human beings in the 2020s are starved for true nourishment, for nourishment beyond the immediate gratification and temporary pleasure of which there is an abundance. We are starving for something to believe in, for a framework to understand life, and for guidance on how to live. That gives you an idea of the intro to the beginning. And you can pause if you want to read the rest, but I'm not going to sit here and read all of that to you. So there's a little intro by the author, how to use the cards, selecting a card, card messages. Look how pretty that is. Card messages. That's one of the cards. Okay, so and then it goes into the cards. So you get a small color picture of the card, of course the number and the title of the card, and then a 2-page write-up, or 2.5-page write-up. So there's a little bit of a write-up in here. Yeah, so you get color picture and then about 2 pages of write-up. Back. Few other decks that the author created, and then about the artist, Anthony Salerno. About the author, Anthony Salerno. And this is just, yeah, this is part of the last card, 39. So a total of 159 number pages. The box says, does it say how many? It says 160 pages, but it's numbered to 159. All right, so let's shuffle the cards. I haven't consecrated them yet, but there's a few of my fall leaves. Add some color. All right, so let me clear the deck really quick and add my energy to it really quick. All right, so let's shuffle this way. That's fine. What is this? Ahimsa. Interesting. All right, and shuffling the vertical way is fine. It's narrow enough. I don't have any difficulty with my petite hands. And then let's see if I can do overhand. So overhand shuffle, holding it this way high, the side way, it's okay, but it's a little bit of a stretch because remember they're taller. So there is, if you have petite hand, it is a little bit of a stretch, but you can do it. As you can see, I missed my pile. From separation to oneness, the self. I'm just curious what cards fell out. All right, let's see if we can riffle shuffle. I think we can. Nice. We can. Once again, it's a little bit of a stretch. If you have petite hand, you really have to stretch. So I'm really stretching. But as you can see, it's doable because the cards are matte and they're flexible dependable and pliable. So let's pull a card so that we can look it up and see how the guidebook works. So one card for the collective watching. I feel like it's that one. From separation to oneness. That's interesting because that's one of the cards that had flipped out. Bottom of the deck, embodiment. All right, so let's zoom you in so you can see the card. And then this, is it numbered? Yeah, so number 2. Here, let's see how the contents were. Well, I flipped right to it. Must be meant to be. But basically, the table of contents, you would just look up from separation to oneness by the card number, and it tells you the page number. So very easy. But I have flipped right through it, so must be meant to be. All right, so let's see what kind of message we have for this card. I'm going to hold it up so I can see to read. From separation to oneness, go beyond the illusion of separation and realize that you are an aspect of the one being that manifests in many forms. You are not a separate bit of material substance. You are connected to everything in existence. Practice seeing the divine everywhere you look. And then it says 1.43. So that must be the verse number in the Bhagavad Gita. Those who have lost sight of unity experience great suffering. All right, so Maya is the cosmic power of delusion, weaving spells that veil our true being and the oneness we are part of. In the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, it is said that there is one primary klesha, affliction of the mind, that leads to all our many and varied issues, avidya, ignorance. The primary avidya, I'm assuming, is the illusion of separation, the idea that we are individual, disconnected bits of matter, everything separate and distinct from everything else, each an island unto ourselves. The truth, according to yoga and the Gita, and the antidote to this affliction is the understanding that we are all one. There is only one of us that manifests in all the various forms we see throughout the universe. One cosmic consciousness that permeates all of existence. God, if you will. In this tradition, that force is called Brahman. We are all part of that one being, all of us, saint and sinner alike, the one in infinite expression. When we realize the truth of oneness, it completely changes the way we orient ourselves to the world. We switch from focusing on how to advance me and mine to how we can all advance together. This is a monumental shift, and it is the shift that is necessary to save humanity and our world from all that plague us, which are the consequences of separative thinking. 7.15. Many are deluded by Maya and feel separate from God. Having lost their power of discrimination, they allow their lower egoic nature to rule. If we believe we are all separate, we tend to disregard how our actions impact others and the planet. It makes us self-centered and selfish. We interact with others and the world by attempting to impose our self-will and get what we want. The more we focus on ourselves without regard of others, the more disconnected and disillusioned we feel. When we allow our lower self or ego and its lower nature and tendencies to take the reins, we categorize and judge everything, compulsively liking and disliking, attracted to or repelled by things. As a result, we are regularly triggered, and we find ourselves reacting in ways we regret and have to repair instead of acting in accordance with our highest vision. Mother Teresa said, quote, "Every day I see Jesus Christ in all his distressing disguises," unquote. She meant that God is present in each one of us, even though most of us don't act like it. Her practice was to see the divine in everyone, even the most abrasive among us. This is an extremely difficult task. There is no end of reasons that justify our judgments and reactions, but the task before us is to open our hearts and minds to everyone around us despite this. Mother Teresa demonstrated that we should not mistake a person's behavior for their true being underneath, which is divine, and that we should address this true being rather than who they are presenting as on the surface. And I'm assuming this is verse 4.35. Having attained wisdom, they will never be deluded again. They see themselves in all creatures and all creatures in God. When the understanding dawns that there is only one of us manifesting in a variety of forms, we begin to see divinity everywhere we look. We look out to the world with eyes of love and compassion, for we understand that life is difficult and that people are doing the best they can with the awareness they have. We start to consider how our action affects the whole. We realize then, if anyone is suffering, it affects us all. We realize that we must all progress together or we will all be held back. Begin now to go beyond the illusion of separation and see the oneness of all life. All right, so I took the time to read that whole thing to give you an idea, a taste of when you draw a card, what you get. So it looks like you get 2 to 3, in this case 3 quotes, verses from the Bhagavad Gita itself, and then an explanation. So this is more of a meditative, philosophical, very deep deck. So it may not be for everyone, but if you're looking to do some soul searching, or you want to try to get deeper meanings in regards to a situation you may be going through, this may be good. Or if you are studying the Bhagavad Gita or you resonate with the Bhagavad Gita, this may be a good deck for you. This is, all the cards are so beautiful. Look at this. Gorgeous. All right, you guys, so that completes the walkthrough. And as usual, I will put the links in the description underneath the video. So I hope you enjoy that. And thanks again to Llewellyn, and a big shout out to Llewellyn Publications for sending this out to me to review. Thanks for watching, and I will put Llewellyn's link in the description underneath the video as well. All right, and I will catch you all again on the next video. Bye.